these people who are coming into Antioch,
Ia manderang Antioch na ibaingon.
now they were a persecuted people.
Dia wa mara arka kumanda manderang chung.
And they walked and they traveled almost 300 miles north from Jerusalem all the way to Antioch.
Arwa mang tsagtambang mel upatsalani ko Jerusalem ne Antioch na riamaha.
The Antioch of those days, the Antioch was the third largest city in the Roman Empire.
Arwa samay Roman sason hani bidingo sasoni dingo ya empire Antioch ra gatangpa
More than
500,000
people. That is like, huge number of people, like 5 lakhs of people were living in Antioch at the time. After Rome and Alexandria, Antioch was the third largest city. These days, the same Antioch exists, but it is like a very tiny, it's a little small town today. Morning, I shared with you how I was in Turkey, in Istanbul, and then I traveled to the 7 cities that you read in Revelation chapter 2 and 3. And all the 7 cities were located in modern day Turkey. And during the trip, I got the opportunity to go to Antioch of today. They call it Antakya. It is called as Antakya. And it is right in the border of Syria. It's a small town now. But when you look at some 2,000 years ago, Antioch was the third largest city in the Roman Empire. Why do I emphasize that? Because into the large city comes these few people who walk into that city and proclaiming the good news of Jesus Christ. As I told you earlier, they were already persecuted in Jerusalem. And they were scattered out of Jerusalem. I want you to look at Acts chapter 8 and verse 1. I told you earlier that because of the persecution, all except the apostles were scattered. And they were scattered throughout Judea and Samaria. And it's a very interesting thing to read why Luke has put those phrases, Judea and Samaria. You remember in Acts chapter 1 and verse 8, when Jesus gave the Great Commission in the book of Acts, he said that you must be my witnesses in Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, and to the ends of the earth. Till chapter 7, you notice the gospel was growing well within Jerusalem. But unfortunately, there was a failure, or there was a struggle to take the gospel out of the Jewish confines, out of the Jewish world, out of Jerusalem. And what did God do? In His own sovereign wisdom, God allowed that persecution to come. As difficult as it was, as painful as it was, it was through that persecution the church got scattered and they went into Judea and into Samaria. In